What's up, YouTube? This is Joel with TruLife Investing. Hope you've been having a great day. We got some tips for the beginner investors today. Remember, I'm a beginner too, but I'm learning really quick and I'm getting some gains and just having so much fun with investing. Even during this pandemic, I want to bring these tips to you, show you 3 companies that you should be investing in right now based upon their history, and help you to learn what to choose during a crisis or during a pandemic like what we're experiencing, so you can still get those green days, still make that money, still keep growing that portfolio. So we're going to get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe, like the channel. We can keep growing it, keep bringing all this help into other new investors, and just keep growing the channel. So one of the things that we've been thinking about is what stocks should you invest in, or what options should you do when it comes to dealing with what we're dealing with now, which is a pandemic. The stock market is going up, it's going down, things are happening, it's super volatile. So we're going to look at 3 companies and we're going to see what you got to look at when it comes to either day trading or when it comes to swing trading or doing options in order for you to get those gains. So the first one we're actually going to look at is Peloton. Think about this. Over the past 3 months, this company has increased 135% in their stock price. That's insane. So literally 3 months ago, which is March 27, when all this pandemic started, they didn't go down like the rest of the entire stock market. They've been going up. They were at $25.49 per share, and now they're at $58.78. And you got to think, well, why did they go up? Well, when it comes to something like this, Peloton is very innovative in how they're doing home fitness, and with everybody, especially when they did the quarantine of people were having to stay at home. They couldn't go to the gyms because the gyms were closed. A lot of people started buying more Pelotons. It even got to the point where even I was going to purchase a Peloton, but they were out of stock, and then they didn't know when they were going to be back in stock. And their stock price started to grow because, people just bought it like crazy. So when you're looking right now for those beginner investors, whenever there's a crisis, whenever there's a lot of just unknown out there, look at the past. Don't look at the past 5 years. Don't even look at the past year of the stock. Look at the past 3 months and look at how it's been doing. If it's been trending up, it's more than likely going to continue to trend up because we've been through some of the hardest times that we've ever been through during this pandemic, and this stock still went up. So remember, look at the past 3 months. We're going to look at another stock. Spotify has gone up 113%. Literally was at $123, and now it's at $265. This is insane. They've been signing deals. They signed a deal with Kim Kardashian West. They signed another deal with Joe Rogan for his podcast. They're just making moves. And when we look at the past 3 months, they're just killing it. And it's like when you can bet that whenever a company's doing well during a time like this and they keep growing over 100% increase over the past 3 months, they're going to be a safe bet, whether it's shares or options, and there's going to be times, look, where it went from 255 down to 240, but guess what? When you look at the 3-month trend over what's been happening, it's been growing, it's been increasing. So you know that there's more of a chance that this stock is going to continue to increase or do well as we go through these hard times. So the last one we're going to look at, this is going to be a quick video, just want to show you this, is Apple. So Apple has continuously always been an innovative company, always bringing out awesome products, and this is something that over the past 3 months, they've grown almost 41%. And for a stock to be at, 353 right now compared to what it was at 251 when this all began, it just shows how strong they are as a company, how the tech sector has really grown during this pandemic, that even though there's so many companies that have gone down, these tech companies have really risen up and shown their strengths, that their product is solid, and they've continued to grow. So just as you can see here on screen, you can go and look up Apple or Spotify or Peloton just like I can, and you can see the same thing. This is full transparency to show that when you're dealing with a crisis, when you're dealing with something like a pandemic, look at the past 3 months, see how it's doing. If it's continuing to grow, then you know it's probably going to be a safe bet. And so for all those new investors out there, if you want to go ahead and start an account, my RobinHood link is down in the description, as well as my Webull link. And if you want to keep up to date with all the news that's going on in the stock market, I'm going to be tweeting all that that out. So you can find me my link in the description as well for my Twitter account, and I'm going to bring as much news as possible that's fresh, that's just happening, so you can stay on top of it, of your investing. You can be up to date with everything that's happening in the stock market, and you can keep growing and getting those gains. So I appreciate all the help, appreciate all the support. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. We appreciate all the support. It's growing. I love it. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep helping everybody out as much as possible and show you TruLife Investing. We're not cutting any corners. This is TruLife. So remember, this is Joel. You have a wonderful day, and we'll bring some more tips to you in the future.